I can definitely see that scaring me. You're right on that part. Calendar being marked for a certain day where I will indeed poop myself profusely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's is it normal size shits that's coming out? Don't. Why would you laugh? I asked a question and you just laughed. I said, "Would it?" I've started. I've started recording. By the way, it is. It is. It is podcast time, and as always, we are shenanigans around, talking about silly things. I did watch this. Oh, oh, do we? Hold up, you're about to be so mad. Oh my god.
Understand.
Because you couldn't be heard at all at the beginning of any of that.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
It's hilarious.
How did you manage that though?
I don't know. That's what I was confused about. I was like, wait a second, it was just picking his voice up. How did
Oh
not?
my golly gosh.
Well, you were saying before, we don't have time for our shenanigans.
Yeah, we don't have time for any shenanigans. All right, we don't
Yeah.
have time for nothing.
This
This is an
is-
important week. Important event happened.
Indeed, this is Space
Singular.
Dino Panda.
Yeah, no, it's not. This
But-
is space dumbass bitch
Mm.
panda.
And that is over there, Zeno. Don't be flossing.
Yeah, I'm not flossing today.
Not today. You know,
I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the pain. It's been a rough week.
he's sad.
Wait, zero interesting things have happened this week until potentially the most interesting if you're a certain type of person or the most uninteresting if you're another type of person thing happened. That was a really complicated way to say the Nintendo Switch 2 got announced.
Yeah, I was going to say, what he's trying to say in short is, as you can see, if you are watching visual, the slideshow I have of the Nintendo Switch 2.
No,
Yeah, it's out.
you can't see that. It's not real. No, yeah, so apparently some people are like really disappointed with it.
How so? Design-wise? Or?
Well, hang on. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't
Okay,
worry.
okay.
We have to answer the one bit of our shenanigans we can't skip is we have to talk about what have you been playing this week.
You're right. We do have to talk about what we've been playing this week.
But we will work through it pretty quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer because mine's really easy because I've only played like one game all week and it's been Shin Megami Tensei 5.
I have played 2 games this week, and mine is also short, and it's funny because mine is Metaphor Refantasio and Chrono Trigger. Both of them on Steam Deck.
Notice that neither of those is Dead Rising.
Yeah, Dead Rising is happening tomorrow, actually.
Anyone paying attention to the lore knows why that's a big deal, and by that I mean anyone who listened to last week's episode knows.
Look, Dead
That
Rising is
you're
happening.
really holding it out there, bud.
Actually, I was going to try to stream it tonight as well.
Yeah,
Which
you
I
should. It'd be
still
really
might,
funny.
Actually, I kind of do want to stream it tonight. Because, that's the plan, actually. I was going to do a fight game, but you know what? No, Dead Rising is calling me now. Because I want some Dead Rising footage. That game looks funny.
Yeah, we're changing the whole way that we do things around here. No more fighting games. This is a Dead Rising channel now.
I just played nothing but Dead Rising over and over.
Just restarting the one good Dead Rising. Well, okay, there's 2 good Dead Rising games, but you're basically just playing Dead Rising, the remaster, and Dead Rising 2, and you're just not touching anything else.
Nothing else. And they're just like, what the fuck? Did you play this last week? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. This is a Dead Rising channel. This is what we do here.
We play Dead Rising and nothing else. Wait, do I have
But yeah,
Dead Rising?
no,
I have Dead Rising 2. Holy shit.
Yeah, you should own 1 and 2, I think.
I
I think you might even own 3. I don't know.
No, I don't own 3, but All right.
You're not missing much, but Dead Rising 3 is kind of mid.
Okay, fair enough.
It's definitely better than the fourth game, which is like actually dog water bullshit.
Crazy.
But Dead Rising 3 is just like kind of okay. Dead Rising 1, 2, and 2 off the record though are very fun. And then obviously the deluxe remaster was really fun.
Yeah, you had a ball with that one.
Yeah, I powered that game through. It was great.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, though, the franchise is just nothing. 3's kind of mid. Anyways. Yeah, so it's just been SMP. I did technically play a little bit of the first Rivals? Berserker Kazan. I play a little bit of Marvel Rivals every week. I'm not counting that. That's whatever.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's.
But the first Berserker Kazan has a demo out. I've been having a lot of problems with it, not wanting to work.
Oh.
But the reviews are pretty positive in the discussion boards. This may just be my install is just busted as fuck for some reason. When it is working, it runs pretty well. It looks real good. It's a little weird. It's kind of like kind of Sekiro-y, which isn't what I would expect for like a game where I'm using a giant battle axe and a broadsword, but that's it has that like guard at the right moment to deplete their stamina mechanic.
Oh, that's that Sekiro has. Fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It's not bad. It's just weird. It's not quite. I was expecting more like the Bloodborne thing, where like aggression gets rewarded a lot.
Yeah.
This is more like the Sekiro, like watch your stamina and destroy their stamina bar, which is fine because there's not enough Souls-like sort of games that copy that for some reason. They don't ape that very often. I feel like that gets a little left behind. So it's cool that a game like that exists. But it just felt a little tonally weird for me because I feel like I should just be fucking getting hit and chunked for like 30% of my health, and then I chunk them back 2 times after that attack and get like 20% of that back.
Yeah, sounds very Berserker.
That Bloodborne song and dance.
That Bloodborne energy, man.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to, if you're interested in the game and you want to check it out, there is a demo available. It's on Steam. I'm sure it's on the consoles. I think it's just PlayStation, but I'm almost positive that the console's got a demo too. Go play it. It's cool. But yeah, on to the important news this week. I mean, we don't have time to be goofing around, goofing and guffawing.
They finally showed that fucking Switch 2, eh?
They did. You wanna stream your screen for me so I can kind of see your.
Absolutely.
See the overlay so we can talk about some stuff in detail.
Yeah, we'll talk about this bitch.
Because I have things. I think. I have things to say. I have things I like.
It's going to change every minute, so.
Things I don't like. And most importantly, thing that I don't know if I like or if is actually the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Okay, and I feel like I know what that is.
I bet you do. So
because I was also like, okay, all right.
So looking at this fucking thing. All right, looking at this slideshow that you've made, very nice, very professional. Just design wise, I can already tell you 2 things that I like, and like 2 things that I hate, and 1 that I might not hate. I don't know. So. Things I like, it's bigger.
Yes, I do like that.
I like
it's
bigger.
It's a lot bigger.
I didn't think I would want that. You know, I remember when the Switch came out, there was a lot of talk about how, like, can you call it a handheld that's not pocketable?
Right.
You know? But I ended up, after getting a Steam Deck, no, I don't give a fuck about putting something in my pocket. I'll carry a bag.
Yep. Sure.
The Steam Deck is way more comfortable in the hand. A lot of that has to do with it just has more room to rest in your hand.
Yeah.
This has that. This has room. I don't love that the Joy-Cons are still flat with absolutely no
look at that
for the human hand. Yeah. Don't love that. But what I do love about the Joy-Cons is, damn, those colors are sleek.
Okay, I was about to say, I like
neutral
that
color.
Neutral color.
Yeah. And then just the accent pops. It's very classy. This does not feel like a console made for kids. I would say the Switch didn't really either, but it still had a little bit of that like child energy.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say by the
This
end of the Switch's lifespan, it didn't feel like a kid's console anymore. It felt like a family system. Like this is the
exactly.
system that your family has in the living room.
And okay,
Regardless of if you're, a married couple with no kids, or
exactly. Yeah.
if you're a married couple with 6 kids, or if you're a single person who lives with their older parents or something. I feel like every family would have a Switch in their. It doesn't feel like a kids exclusive thing, but it doesn't feel
Yeah.
adult. This feels adult to me.
This one does feel adult. That's that being the case, I think I want to slide into the way that the controllers connect to the console. With us talking about
So there's been some information leaks that had happened before.
mm-hmm.
So the weird little button on the back is designed to unlatch and latch the system, it seems. So like it's magnetic, they pop on, they click in, and there's like a plastic locking mechanism.
Okay, yeah,
Or metal. I don't know if it's metal or plastic or whatever, but everybody thought that it was like a button, like a trigger for when you were holding the Joy-Con sideways, because it kind of looks like a trigger. But it seems like that is not a button, and like it is a release switch for the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, I feel a
Which
little
is interesting.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I like that a little bit better, but at the same time, I feel like that if this thing was to drop, it would. I mean, you could drop the Switch before, and it would kind of also shoot all over the place, but barely, depending on how it.
Yeah,
drops.
I was about to say. I mean, shooting them Joy-Cons at the top definitely wasn't good for it. If you've ever used a Switch that was owned by a child or a younger person, you'll know how rattly they get.
Very.
Those rails do not keep very well, so maybe this is like a direct counter to that. I feel you don't really have that problem so much as an adult.
Yeah, you don't.
And in my case, I never, unless I'm playing like Mario Party or something that just wants me to use fucking Joy-Cons, I never use the Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
If it's in TV mode. So they never come off of my system.
Exactly. I usually have mine on unless I did do TV mode, but then I got a Pro controller. And
so the upside, though, to this is a side effect of that is the way these latch on, I feel like they'll wear less.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be more stable over time and you won't get that like rattly feeling that the old Switch has.
Right.
But we'll have to see. That's a thing we'll have to figure out as time goes on.
The thing
design wise, I think they're pretty.
Yeah. The iffy part I have about it is if it is a magnet part, will that magnet part be able to break and then mess up how it connects? But it has the button for that security too. If we're being honest.
I think the physical latch will handle most of it.
So I'm hoping that
I just wonder if it'll feel less tight without the magnets.
That's what I was wondering too. I was like, is it still gonna stick in? Will it mess up the connection?
And who knows? Hey, we don't know for sure that there are even magnets. Maybe there aren't. Maybe it's just a switch, like a mechanical release.
They could be lying to us. You're right. The controllers are beautiful. Though.
All right. Yeah. So those are the things I like for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like is those raggedy ass joysticks return. Motherfucker. Nintendo, baby, please. Why the fuck are we still putting domed joysticks on our fucking consoles? Every other system, every other third-party controller that's worth a fuck that you use on your consoles or on your PC or whatever have all switched to concave dome-in analog sticks because they are significantly more comfortable to use.
You answered the question right there. They're trying to be different. They're like,
that is the dumbest thing. Don't be different on comfort, motherfucker. Don't be different on usability. Be different with like your cool accent colors. So that's my first complaint. My second complaint, Nintendo. What the fuck is that logo? And can I get one without that shit on the front of my system?
Please?
Nintendo Switch 2. I know the Wii U fucked you guys, and you're afraid that the consumer base is so stupid they will not be able to figure out that this is a new console and not an add-on. However, did y'all really just put the fucking Switch logo and a big-ass bold number 2 beside it? That's the logo?
Okay, wait. I think I would like it better if it was just those two, instead of it saying Nintendo Switch on it, actually.
No, I wouldn't be okay. The 2 is stupid.
Actually, no.
That 2 is
I was looking at it. I was
dumb.
like, yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, no, maybe not. Maybe if it was like imprinted behind it somehow. If they had the 2 behind it, it'd look a
If
little
they
cool.
maybe if they got it integrated into the Joy-Con logo somehow,
Or like made it a Roman numeral
like
too.
maybe wrap the 2 like around the analogs, like the loops of the 2 go around the analogs or something.
Yeah,
I don't
something.
know. Just don't put a bold letter like
Bro,
number 2
this is what we're
right
gonna get on
beside
our.
it.
This is what we're gonna get on our boxes for games for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, that's donkey ass. That's donkey ass. These are stupid. Also, I can't wait to see my Nintendo Switch 2 cartridges that have some dumbass little plastic tumor on them, so some
one
fucking
thing
child
Switch.
doesn't try to shove them into a
To
Switch 1.
Yep. We love our little ways we block out of our old consoles.
Cannot wait for that. That's gonna be very funny for the fucking pimple on the side of the side of the cartridge to fuck everything up, and then for some dumbass to saw the pimple off
Holy
and
shit.
force it in anyways, because they did that shit with the 3DS.
Yeah, but then it still
Idiots.
not work.
No, of course it doesn't work.
And people are so
They
dumb.
thought they were about to find the cheat code, like Nintendo's lying to you.
Right.
The Switch 2 games will work on the Switch. You just have to cut the pimple off.
Do you remember when the Game Boy Color came out? And it made the Game Boy Color cartridges, and it just had the little indent.
It had the notch.
Yeah, it moved the notch out the way. And then so you just
because the original Game Boy had the notch in the cartridge that when you put it in and you hit the power button, the little lever would close.
Yeah.
And it would stop the cartridge from coming out of the back in case you were stupid because it was made for children.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did like the divot, like they had like the indentation at the top of the cartridge for the Game Boy Color
exclusive
games. Cartridges.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the Rumble Pack ones, they convexed the divot. Instead of it being a concave divot in, it was like a convex bubble out, and that's where the little Rumble Pack sat at the top for like the 2 games that had that.
I had a friend one time. He gave me a Game Boy Color game. This man cheated me, by the way. He was like, "Yeah, you can still." He was like, "Yeah, you can play it on your Game Boy. You just gotta." He's like, "You just gotta break off that little thing, and then it'll play the game." And so I did, as the dumb child I was.
You broke the security latch off your Game Boy.
I broke my fucking Game Boy.
Oh my god!
It didn't play the Game Boy Color game.
Of course it did. Cheated.
And then I tried to play. I was like, okay, I'll play Yoshi Puzzle again. Put game in, don't work. Not shit works anymore. And I was like, I just ruined my Game Boy. It was one of those big old classic Game Boys too, man. Oh,
the DMG model. Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up.
I fucked up. I could have still had that.
Damn.
But
but yeah, so those are the things I like and don't like for sure. On to the thing I'm not sure if I like about just the aesthetics. Yo, that right bumper and left bumper be looking kind of fucking long. They go down real far.
Yeah, were you okay? I knew
that was bugging the hell out of me. I was like, why is it? And then I was thinking, when you're holding it, like, look at how long that dude is. It makes it to the A button, bro.
This shit's crazy.
I was thinking, like, when I'm holding this in Joy-Con mode, because Mario Party refuses to let me use a proper fucking controller, because Nintendo loves their Joy-Cons, and I must use them in Joy-Con mode.
You got to.
Like, I feel like my hand is going to be resting on that big-ass button. I don't know.
This is not made. I don't think it was made for the people with the big hands, which is crazy.
Which is weird.
No.
That's on the side of the grip, bro, when you're holding it in Joy-Con mode. I don't think this is made for anyone. I don't think that design choice was made for a single fucking person on the planet. They probably just disabled the button, honestly, whenever you are using it in single Joy-Con mode. That's probably the smart choice.
That would make sense, because then you plug in that
other thing. That's a big ass button, bro.
It is. It's fucking huge.
It was the first thing when me and Valita watched this trailer together. It was my second time watching it. I watched it once at work, and then I watched it when I got home. When we watched it, the first thing I like hyper fixated on is I was like, damn, that button goes down real far.
God, I'm just staring at it now. That was
All right, so
one thing I was
we're
really
past
gonna
the
ask.
aesthetics though. Let's talk about the fucking. Let's talk
Well,
about the features.
well,
Unless you got
one
something about
more
the
thing.
aesthetics you want to say.
I mean,
You want to talk about that bunk ass dock?
I want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about a few things design wise. I
Yeah.
mean, I know it's the Switch 2. The thing I think that I do enjoy that I'm still iffy about as well is I'm glad that they decided to just go ahead and keep close enough to the Switch design, even though it is the Switch 2. They didn't get too crazy with it, where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make a completely
Oh, well, when
different
we talk about
console."
the controversy, that's going to be the thing we bring up because
Oh
that's
yeah.
that's one of the things people are not happy about.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The thing I think is real weird is you see that controller where it looks like it's caved in to where you can get it to fit in and everything. You know how the other one it would curve around because you slide it in.
Yeah.
I want
This
to
one they
know.
had to like cut. They had to scoop out some of the controllery
Yeah,
bits. So.
I want to know how that feels. I'm curious about that. That's what I'm really curious
All
about.
right, but let's be honest. The dog face controller is the worst controller.
It is.
This is not the way that you play video games if you
Yeah,
own a Switch. You buy a pro
but
controller. You
but
don't
why
do this
make
shit.
it? But why make it worse if it feels worse? But why
Because this is something smart on their end, and I hate giving them credit.
to make people want to get a pro controller?
Yes, but no.
Yeah.
Nintendo
Okay.
learned with the Wii U, Michael, that the
Mm-hmm.
average consumer doesn't read anything about products. So they have to simultaneously make it obvious that this is a new system while
Mm-hmm.
also keeping it resembling the old system enough for people to know how to use it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They already know how the Joy-Con grip works. And while I'll tell you, I think I've used a Joy-Con grip maybe twice in the 8 years I've owned my Switch. In the like 40 games I played on it, 50 maybe. I think I used the Joy-Con grip like twice. My niece uses the Joy-Con grip for her Switch all the time. So this is a feature that people care about. I just am not the audience. I don't need I don't even need the Joy-Con grip. You can keep it. I'm never going to use it. I don't know where my Joy-Con grip for my Switch is. I think it's in a box in my closet somewhere.
I just have mine all in a Switch bag. But that's because besides that, I haven't seen them in forever now that I'm thinking about it. Where's my Switch bag, actually?
Did you have anything else about the aesthetics you wanted to talk about, though? Because there are some features I'm interested in.
Besides that, I love that they, like you said before, we talked about the controllers. I love the all black. I'm just being honest with you. It's beautiful. And the way they decided to go with the stand this time. I like the stand. I think
the stand's cool. I'm fine with the stand.
I'm glad that they, every time they made a newer system for this, made the stand better. Because the first stand was just ass.
Absolute dog water.
Just ass. But besides
the second one's pretty much perfect, though. I mean,
yeah.
And this one will probably be really good, too, because the only thing they changed is just cutting out extra material. Yeah. There are some people that think it's going to be less sturdy because they cut the middle section out, and I was like, I don't think you guys know how the stands work.
Yeah, I don't.
The middle section doesn't add anything. There's no rigidity added from having that material. It does nothing.
People just like to talk.
People like to talk, but they don't like to listen.
They don't. But that's it.
Taylor's wisdom for the day. That's it.
T-Wiz.
T-Wiz. No, yeah. I feel like we've covered pretty good the aesthetics. We'll talk a little more about it, I guess, when we get into people's complaints. But I want to cover all the bases with the actual system. So let's just get the cat out of the bag.
Give it to me.
Because we're both PC gamers. Why the fuck does it have mouse support? Why is it a mouse? Why is the Joy-Con a mouse?
I don't know, man.
Why is the Joy-Con a mouse? Why, Nintendo, why can't I just plug up my mouse to the system if you want me to use a mouse?
Oh,
I guess I get it. Like, for people that don't own computers, maybe, or have never touched a mouse, they don't know what that is. The Zoomers, they don't. Well, actually, the Zoomers use PCs a lot now. They didn't grow up with PCs, but they use them a lot now as adults.
For sure.
But I mean, some people still don't own PCs or whatever, so maybe they don't have a mouse, and you want them to have an option for mouse control. I'm assuming this is gonna be for. Some people think it's for like Mario Paint.
Mario Paint, you think so?
I don't think Nintendo invented a dumbass optical sensor and a mouse with hyperglide like thing that you stick your Switch Joy-Con in for fucking Mario Paint. I have a feeling the control scheme they're thinking in mind is you're on a flat surface. You've got your mouse with your trigger that you're going to use to play Metroid Prime. And then the other Joy-Con will be in your hand like normal as an analog stick. And that's the control scheme that I think they're going for. I could be wrong. Maybe it is Mario Paint. Maybe this is an elaborate way to bring Mario Paint back.
It's another way they're going to bring Okami to the Switch.
True, and it will let them mimic touch controls, which is the next thing I was going to talk about. DS emulation is probably heavily thought about here.
That's also what I was thinking too.
Using a mouse input for DS emulation.
We sure as fuck didn't get it on the Switch, and I think that was
and it's been
one.
A big question forever is like, how do you do that? People that homebrewed their Switch do it by turning it sideways and using the touch screen, and they have a little grip that attaches and holds it sideways in Tate mode. And then the top and bottom screens are separated digitally instead of physically, which is very cool. If you have a homebrew Switch, I recommend doing that. It's probably the best way to play Switch games, and the grips are super cheap. So, but yeah, no, why a mouse, bruh? Why a mouse?
Nintendo.
That's fucking weird.
It's trying to touch everybody in the competition now.
Did the Steam Deck wake y'all motherfuckers up this hard?
Probably. Do you remember that one time they had that Steam Deck commercial and it showed that emulation thing and they had to take that shit down?
It had Dolphin and Yuzu in the fucking menu. That's funny.
Oh my god.
I think that's funny. I think that's cool. I think Nintendo should get pirated all the time. Not really. Buy their games when they're viable. Just pirate them when they're not. When they stop selling them to you.
When they stop being,
When I don't have the option to buy it, pirate it. That's fine.
Yeah. Maybe they should just always have their stuff buyable.
Yeah, maybe don't obsolete your old games all the time, and then make me pay $400 to some asshole living in fucking random town Texas
just
who
so
owns a limited sealed copy of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Yeah, and I have to spend like $5 million and my left kidney to get it. That's stupid. I'm just going to emulate it. Shut the fuck up, Nintendo. You'll be fine.
You'll be just fine, please.
But yeah, so features. Backwards compatibility. Very good.
We love that.
Very good. Now, please do not just have backwards compatibility. Do what Sony did with the PS5 and let games be at least updated by their original authors to run better. Please. I'm begging you.
Nintendo, please. We're not begging.
I'm begging
that hard,
you.
But we are begging.
No, I'm almost at that point. I'm begging. Do not let me buy this system and then plug Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in on it, and that motherfucker still runs at 15 frames a second.
Please
that will not be a good look.
It won't. They've had to have done something. There's got to be something in there that's going to make graphics better. There's got to be.
I don't even care about graphics. I just want it to run better. I don't give a fuck. Yo, this shit can still look like a 3DS screen for all I care. It could be 240p. Well, just let me run this bitch better.
You know I'm going to be using this mostly as my Pokemon Unite player. So I want it to have my 60
You want it to
frames.
run as well as the fucking mobile version.
Please. I want it to... Actually, at this point, no. I'm begging. I want more, Taylor. I want it to run better than the mobile version. Please. This is a
$500 home console according to the leaks. So Nintendo, please. I don't ask y'all for shit. Usually I'm preying on your downfall, but on this one, for the homies out there who gonna be using this as their daily driver, let a motherfucker play Paper Mario at 60 FPS. Please.
We just want 60 frames. That's all we ask for.
Please. No, yeah, that's a big thing. But backwards compatibility is good either way, even if they don't do anything cool. It's a good feature. That's pro-consumer. Good job.
Thank
you get props. I'm not preying on your downfall on this one. I might still be preying on your downfall on that mouse shit, because just let me plug in a USB mouse, you fucking idiots. What year is it?
Hey,
Jesus.
hey, in reality, what if it does though? What if you can't?
It might. I'm talking a lot of shit for a guy who has no details, but you know why I don't have any details? Because these
they didn't
motherfuckers
release
really
nothing.
dropped a reveal trailer for this motherfucking console and didn't have a single damn word in the thing to tell me anything.
Thank you.
About the feature set.
I was sitting there and I was like, "This is it, huh?" They didn't even say anything. They're not telling any of the features. Are we gonna get our smell-o-vision that people are?
Yeah, where's our smell-o-vision? How am I supposed to smell Tifa's armpits?
Oh God!
With no smell-o-vision, Nintendo. It was in the leak. All right.
It was in the leak.
It's in the leak. I need that. I need to smell that sweat.
That's fucking wild.
Some out-of-pocket bullshit. It's cool.
Every time you stand next to Princess Peach, you smell peaches.
Gotta get in there.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch some people play these games.
Nah, but for real, like, not a word, not a descriptor, and nothing. And then at the end, the only words in the whole motherfucking trailer are, "Come back on April 4th."
Yeah, we gotta wait some more.
3 months?
Yeah, that's
y'all
crazy.
Gonna leave me with this for 3 fucking months with no context? I don't get nothing else.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like that they didn't want to reveal it just yet, but people kept on.
Everybody kept leaking the motherfucker. They just had to.
And they're like, you know what?
My question is this, bro. We've talked about the Switch too. At every front, this bitch is leaked, and all the leaks have been correct. This is not like the Switch 1 where everything was fake as fuck. Yeah, all these leaks were real. Every one of these motherfuckers was real.
It looks like the leaks. It looks like the leaks. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It pretty much looks like the leak. I remember a picture.
The only thing those original leak render models they put out didn't have was the accent colors. Everything else is exactly the fucking same. Even the weirdo button release on the back of the controller. Yeah. That shit was real. I said that shit was fake because it looks stupid, but it's real. That's how they do it.
Turns out they tricked us. It was really real.
They did trick us. That shit's for real. That's not a joke. So, like, I know they didn't want to do this, but man, we've been following this news forever. This bitch entered production 6 months ago. It's been getting built in factories for 6 months. This hardware was at a finished level to start producing at least pieces of it 6 motherfucking months ago, and it's been revealed in like investor meetings and shit. They've talked about this already. That there's not going to be a scalping problem for this because they've produced in that 6 months. They've been nonstop producing these motherfuckers. This is not going to be the usual Nintendo like limited run. They building a lot of these bitches.
They came ready. They came ready for the Switch 2.
But if that's the case, how the fuck y'all need to wait till April to tell me anything about this thing?
Maybe
y'all we knew for years y'all took your main devs off of deving for the Switch in the last like 3 or 4 years of the system's life. Y'all took off devs because we saw the game stop releasing. We saw the pace slow down. We knew.
Who knows? Maybe they're about to do some more evil shit. Take some notes from Sony and add some installments that you can buy for it.
Oh no!
That's
to get the full Switch 2 experience. If you want your smell-o-vision attachment, you have to pre-order today. $5.99.
Tifa's pits are waiting.
Tifa's armpits are waiting.
Holy
and they're sweaty.
Shit. Oh god!
Sweaty and then supple.
You guys missed the 3D feature add-on. Actually,
the 3D feature add-on. True.
Oh god.
It's just a VR headset that you stick it in. The thing they joked about forever with the Switch 1. We did it this time. Actually, you can attach this thing to your fucking face. No, I don't know. This is
let me stop.
It was a good reveal. Like I think it was classy, showing off Mario Kart 8 or 9, whatever.
Whichever one it is.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm programmed at this point to just say Mario Kart 8 because that's the Mario Kart game I've played for the last 2 console generations.
It's the one. It is the Mario Kart.
It's been a long time since we had a new Mario Kart. People real mad that Donkey Kong looking kind of different. People real upset about Donkey Kong. Out of all the things I thought a motherfucker would be mad about with the Switch 2, Donkey Kong's appearance was not on my bingo card. That was not the thing I was thinking folks was going to get hung up on.
Well, you know,
But they real upset.
They will.
I think it's because
man.
he looks kind of like the animated one, and people
Mm.
are associating that with Seth Rogen. So
Okay.
they just hate it because it reminds them of Seth Rogen.
They're like, that's not Donkey Kong, that's Seth Rogen. Why is he here?
Why is Seth Rogen
DK?
Donkey Kong here? Where's the real DK? Free my boy. We find out this is Diddy grown up. That's the reason for the new design.
He transformed from monk to ape.
He transformed from chimpanzee to great ape.
I mean, whatever. I'll take the lore. I don't give a fuck.
We don't know how the Kongs work anyways.
You see how the original Donkey Kong, Cranky Kong, looks now?
Yeah, he turned into a chimp at the end. So what? Yeah. Maybe you start as a chimp, you become an ape, and then you turn back into a chimp. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the Donkey Kong world. We don't know how
this is the Donkey Kong verse, bro. The orangutans are all slaves except for that one. Your boy
what's his
Lanky
name?
Kong.
Lanky, yeah. I was like,
Lanky ain't no slave. Sure Lanky, one of the Kongs. He's part of the DK gang.
Yeah, he also don't look angry. Well, he's not a slave. So
he doesn't look angry. So he's
that man's chilling.
The DK lore is kind of fucked up when you really get into it.
I was gonna say, yeah, DK lore seems kind of fucked.
DK lore is pretty dark, bro. We love our orangutans around here. We don't shit talk the orangutans. Yeah. They ain't separated, except for Lanky. Cause fuck him, he's a traitor. Fuck Lanky Kong.
Did you ever see that video where Lanky Kong's talking about the DK rap?
Oh yeah. The Joel Haver one. That one's super good. Look up DK rap Joel Haver if you haven't seen it. It's very funny.
So good.
I thought I was part of the group. You guys are just making fun of me.
He was talking all that, so he's like, yeah, DK is like the leader, our leader. He's good.
That shit's so good.
I love that video so much.
All right, well, I don't really understand how the conversation about the Switch 2, we completely glazed over Mario Kart and went into Donkey Kong racism and then glazing DK for being the leader of the gang.
That's how great our conversations are, man.
But you know what? We shouldn't talk about Mario Kart too much because they showed us like 10 frames of the motherfucking game, and it's the only game they showed. That's the real reason these people out here on Twitter are getting mad. They're out here mad because they showed 3 frames of one video game.
Oh, yeah. We should have been looking to see if the frames drop.
It looked pretty steady, but it's a fucking YouTube video. It could be fake. I don't know. They could be running this bitch on a PC. Who knows?
It is true. Yeah, you know,
I don't trust nothing.
You know what I just
also I think the YouTube video ran at 30, I think.
Yeah. I just thought about something great though.
What?
If this thing does let it where they'll fix the frame rate, does that mean I can play Pokemon Legend Arceus at a solid 60 frames?
No, that game was made poorly, sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's all.
You think Game Freak is going to patch their game to not run like dog water?
Yeah, I had hope.
Remember, that game doesn't even look good. Like, it has no excuse to run as bad as it does. It looks like dog.
It's so... The environment is so pretty, but just the way it runs makes me so mad.
Like, when I'm playing, like, Tears of the Kingdom, I can look at the stable 30 FPS and be like, 30 FPS fucking sucks. But I get it. I get that this little 2012 NVIDIA Tegra chip probably ain't doing this shit and nothing better than 30 FPS. I get it. Legends Arceus looks like a fucking DS game.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it run at like 5 frames a second? Scarlet and Violet looks worse somehow. Why does it run at like 2 frames a second? What the fuck, Game Freak?
Scarlet and Violet would be rough.
Y'all don't know how to make a video game? Y'all got game in your name. It's Game Freak.
Y'all should be freaky.
Y'all don't know how to make that shit. You should be freaky good at making games.
Freaky good. You game freaking, man.
Never let them forget they have the #1 most profitable entertainment IP on the planet. Don't let them forget that. They make so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them walk away from you and be like, well, we couldn't afford it or we couldn't fit it into our dev site. Shut the fuck up. You are the richest IP on the planet.
I was about to say,
you could afford... Given that y'all have given it like a 2-year break, y'all could apparently afford to just take a nap.
Yeah. Just give it, like, ask Pokemon Company to fund you more. I bet they will. Have you seen their animation lately?
Fuck, get Nintendo too. Fuck the
Exactly.
Pokemon Company. Step over to Nintendo and be like, hey, we're making y'all look real shit. Y'all need to do something about fucking creatures, bro. Y'all need to step in here and help us out. Because this shit ain't going right, bro.
Oh
Something's wrong here. And it is. It's been bad. It's been a hard time as a Pokemon fan, bro. It's been a rough patch.
Yeah, I just sit there and I cry sometimes.
But it's all right because that rough patch led to the creation of the Plucky Squire. So,
yeah, I'll take that.
Good job.
Good job,
that was one of my favorite games last year. So,
yeah, man.
Thank you, Game Freak, for sucking.
I watched them play it.
Good job.
It looks so fun.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't have much else to say about this. They didn't fucking. They told me nothing.
They told us nothing, indeed. That's that. Then I guess that's really that on that. We talked about that. Took up a lot of most of the podcast, like I thought it would.
Yeah, of course.
That was the thing.
It's big. It's a big announcement. Even if I don't think it was handled well, that's a big announcement. Nintendo Switch is like the second most profitable console of all time right now. Like this shit's a big deal, and I think they did. I ain't gonna say they did good. They didn't. They showed me Mario Kart for like 10 seconds, and that's it.
That is all.
I didn't see Earthbound,
I wish.
So it's not a 10. I didn't see Metroid, so it's not a 9. I didn't see Zelda, so it's not. I don't know. Depending on the Zelda game, that could be like a 6, but
yeah, I was like,
maybe not a great example. I didn't see a new Animal Crossing, so it's a 4. Where the fuck is Animal Crossing?
Yeah, you do need the Animal Crossing.
Don't tell me y'all been working too hard over there at the Animal Crossing team, because y'all motherfuckers didn't add nothing of value to New Horizons. That bitch died when it came out.
Well, it was. I think the main success about it was
the COVID lockdown made that game.
The COVID lockdown made me feel like I was outside. And then shortly after that, I went back to my competitive Sword and Shield and Pokemon.
Of course he did, because there was nothing to do in New Horizons.
Yeah, and there was a lot of competitive Pokemon to do at that time.
Yes, there was. There were also just a lot of games to play that weren't that.
Yeah. Yeah, there was.
But yeah, that's our Switch talk. Let's move on to really the last big segment of the evening.
Yeah. And that
we got some shit to watch. So for our audio listeners, I apologize. You're not going to see any of this. So we're going to try to keep it real short on the talks or on the viewing part, and then we'll talk. We'll give you details. We'll paint a picture. This is a new game for everything, I think. From Devolver Digital. It's called Moroi. And I really like the way it looks. Tell me when you're ready. I'll hit play.
Go ahead, brother. Oh, wow. I do like how this looks. Oh, it looks scary. A dark fantasy fairy tale. Ugh.
Yeah. It's kind of grody. I kind of love the grodiness.
Oh, I see why you like it already.
Yeah, I don't know how we go from like swords and sorcery to rocket launchers, but I love it.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Oh. He's red. Party confetti. Oh, shit. Oh.
Biblically accurate angel. We love it.
Yo, that's crazy.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, that does look really good.
All right. Then this is called Katana Knot.
Oh, my God. This is me all over it.
Yeah, that's why I put it in here.
Oh, he's got a pistol too?
Yeah, he's got a gun. He's got a gun!
The man's using a gun and a sword. This is me when I play anything where I can have both.
Yeah, it looks very similar to Katana Zero if you played that.
I still want to play Katana Zero.
But more sci-fi-y.
Yeah. Katana Knot. All right. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, but let's move on to the important thing. Like I said, guys, we're trying to zoom through this because I don't want you audio guys to be just stuck hearing us talk about things you can't see. Bruh, this shit.
Oh, this is pretty.
Must be here somewhere.
Let me turn this up.
It's all right.
Dang. Dang.
Lunka! Don't hurt her!
You recognize that voice?
Quite the chase, young. Please, sir. She's just a child.
I do not.
Roderick, remind me.
I'm pretty sure it's not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's motherfucking Clive. Pretty sure that's Ben Starr.
Oh?
That would have been foolish, would it not?
They spread the plague just as well as adults.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
They're gonna kill that baby? Oh shit, did you see? Okay.
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Damn! Oh shit.
It's a vampire game.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
A vampire Mongolian monk.
Yo. Oh shit. Oh, that's a whole vampire too. Oh. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Lunka? My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please.
Oh. Vampified. Vampirized.
She's getting vampired.
But it healed her.
It did.
I am life. I am death.
I was gonna say, actually, you're kind of deaf.
Everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilled carelessly like water. Things will be different now.
Damn. Fuck that guy up.
For all of you.
Huh. Oh, this is a trick. Oh, he got transformed. Okay, so you can still do stuff during the day too.
Yeah.
I do. Okay, so then Dawnwalker. That looks really good.
That looks real
That
good.
looks real good.
Look, you got the creepy vampire hand at night, but during the day you're like a normal dude with runes.
Yeah,
Blood runes.
I was gonna say, I want to know what they were thinking with that one. But
They were probably thinking that for some reason vampire games just don't exist anymore that are good. That was a stab at you, Redfall.
forgot about that game.
Also, Vampire the Masquerade 2, which has been canceled and rebooted like 20 times.
Also forgot.
So
about
someone
that
else
game.
just decided to come out and make their own vampire game.
Yeah. Now this
All
right
right.
here is something that I am really excited about.
Have you seen this already?
Oh yes, I have.
Yeah.
I love this outfit.
So cool. This is the Garo 2 one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
And then she's got her original.
I don't know. The classic looks so good, dude.
It does. Oh, it's so good. Some people were complaining that they raised up her stance, that she's not standing as low as she usually does. And I was like, y'all are just nasty, horny fucks.
Yeah. She
Calm
looks
down.
perfect.
She's
She's still perfect.
Yeah.
Also, this move,
Oh, I love that grab.
that's so good.
Oh, I'm so ready to play her. Because this is the character that I play more than Terry in King of Fighters.
Yeah, but I want Andy.
Yeah, you do like Andy, don't you? Andy would be lit.
Come on, his girlfriend's here. Put him in.
Oh my gosh. Look at that pressure.
She got the sonic booms. Using the fans.
Oh, she's gonna be so fun.
Also, this shit, where the fucking hit projectile still stays when it passes for the fan. That's so cool.
That's cool as fuck. Oh, that feels so good.
Hey, what are you looking at? Up here.
And if for the horny fucks, there's an outro. There's the outro for you.
You got it.
You freaking, I love it. I love it.
All right, so this next one is just weird, but I just wanted you to look at this and laugh.
I'm down for it. What the? What is going on? Why is this a thing?
Because this was Square's way of announcing that it's officially Steam Deck verified.
Oh yeah, we love that.
It was a cute way to announce that. All right, let's be real.
Thank you.
Let's be real for a second here.
Matt
I'll
Murdock.
admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Vincent D'Onofrio, our boy.
Yo.
We love Vincent
But
D'Onofrio
time's
around here.
passed,
Yes, sir.
but
We love Wilson
you
Fisk.
come up in the world.
Look, everyone's here.
Yeah,
Michael.
I was like, everybody's back.
It's just the season 4 I always wanted.
I can see you're not entirely convinced.
This is crazy.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
March 4th, huh?
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
The Punisher.
Hatch it down.
This is crazy.
I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised
All right, but question: how does he tell which helmet's which?
That is a real question. Do we?
Because he can't see color.
That's true. Unless
How does he know?
I don't know.
How does he know which one's which?
That is crazy.
All right, and then the last trailer, new Captain America movie.
I can't deny.
Yeah, this one I'm
Good that you've done.
a little excited about this one.
Work with me, Sam.
I mean,
The country needs Captain America.
I just don't get why they recasted Thunderbolt Ross, you know?
Either. But also,
Why is he Harrison Ford now?
That's a
Why did
little
you pick
weird.
an actor that was older than the actor who played him previously?
Yeah, that is a little weird, isn't it?
Inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that or you don't want to.
The thing I really like is I really like what they've actually done with Sam Wilson, Captain America.
All this.
Watch yourself.
You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not.
Oh, that helmet's cool.
Oh man, yeah, I was like, that helmet's fire.
Kind of reminds me of the one Steve had in Endgame, right?
Yeah.
Captain America. Caught.
I think I like the darker colors on him better, though.
The darker colors look so good. Ooh. And so that's
America, brave new world. Make sure the suit's ready. Tell me I don't make your old gear look brand new. Who's saying that?
I'm so
February 14th.
like
Tickets now.
I didn't think I would be excited for a Marvel movie again, but I am actually pretty excited for that one.
I hope it's. Did you see the trailer for Thunderbolts?
I did not.
Oh, that looks pretty good too, actually.
So they're actually going.
But we'll watch that later.
Yeah.
We've got like one more important topic to get to. The people must know. We must tell the people. I have a message for the people, Piccolo.
We have a message.
I need to speak to the people.
A message, my friend.
Anyways, they need to know who is dressed to depress this week.
The person that is dressed to depress this week. You still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
As I was struggling for a little bit and was like, oh man, who's it gonna be? Oh, I'm a little scared.
Who is it?
And all that. But then I remembered I played a game called Chrono Trigger. And
No.
I could have said, yeah, you know the designs in that game.
Yeah, I do.
I was gonna be like, man, I could easily say Chrono, but we did that already. We talked about Chrono's drip. So I picked somebody drastically worse.
Drastically worse.
Do you remember Magnus? Or Magus?
Yeah.
Well, have you ever just sat there and looked at Magus's design?
Yes, many a times.
Well, that is the person I have picked for this, and here he is.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like what? The first, let's just. Why does he have a chastity belt on? Let's just go ahead and just. What is this diaper?
Okay, so let's talk about the obvious problem first, because it's the problem that Chrono Trigger always has.
The colors.
Why the fuck does this man have every color under the goddamn rainbow?
I don't know.
On his outfit.
You know what? That is a problem. That is a problem that they do with Chrono Trigger. That you are for real about. They just really like to just throw some colors in there.
They're just some colors in these designs, and most of them don't belong there. But
is chaotic.
we gotta put a little bit of respect on Magus's name. We gotta put a little respect.
Yeah, man, he's a G.
All right, and the reason for that is not because his design is good, but because his design led Toriyama on the creation of their best design.
Who's that?
Which was Pissarro from Dragon Quest 4.
Okay. Yeah, you're talking. Yeah. Pissarro is indeed fucking cool.
Like the absolute goat.
God, this outfit's so good.
And there is a lot of Magus's DNA in this design.
Yeah, definitely.
However, somewhere in between Chrono Trigger and then the sequels to 4 that showed us the human form of Pissarro,
Right.
somewhere on that in between, Toriyama learned how to balance colors.
I don't know.
Which I feel like plays a huge part in this glow up.
I don't even know. What if it was like the people of Chrono Trigger? They're like, all right, so he made the design, and then they're like, yeah, we like this, but can these colors be this and this? And he's like, what? And they're
because
like, yeah.
don't forget what Pissarro looked like the first time we saw him in Dragon Quest IV, which is this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. I fucking forgot about that.
I don't even remember when this design was used first. The humanoid design for Pissarro.
Holy shit.
I know that most recently it was used in The Dark Prince.
Yeah, that. I have mad respect for the monster designs too, though. This one's kind of.
Was it the DS version? Was that the first time we saw this version of Pissarro?
Possibly. Let me take a gander at the internet real quick.
Oh, I guess he was in. No, it was Dragon Quest VI.
6?
Yep.
Okay.
Dragon Quest VI was the first time this design was used. Yeah, this is goated.
Yeah, no,
this is the coolest shit on the planet.
Pissarro's.
Back to Magus though.
Oh yeah, we gotta roast his ass.
now that we looked at Peak just to clear our palates.
Just
so the colors are bad.
Definitely.
I like the idea of like the barbarian chess piece thing with the belt around the waist and then the cape. I think that's like almost really cool.
Yeah.
I don't think that you give a barbarian closed hand gloves for one.
No.
I don't think that's very cool. He needs like bracers.
Yeah.
I think that would look better.
I think
two, don't be a coward. This man doesn't need pants.
He doesn't.
Let him just wear the chastity belt.
If he had I was gonna say if he didn't have the pants and he had just those boots with
and some swole ass legs.
Yeah, swole ass legs showing out, and then maybe change that cloth to a fucking leather belt.
Yeah.
Where the design I wouldn't have a problem with, I think.
You'd have to change the boots too. He doesn't need closed toe boots. He needs fucking sandal boots.
That is true. Yeah.
But yeah, like you're on the right path here. This design could have been salvaged. I mean, let's be honest. Change some of the colors around, and it goes to at least like a C.
Yeah, it definitely gets better then.
But sure. Boy, howdy, with these colors, this is a fucking D-. This
is a disaster.
What on earth are you doing? Also, so why'd you make this man look like a vampire?
Oh, didn't you see? He had the whole Dracula house and everything too.
I know.
The bats. He had the bat spies. I think he's supposed to be...
I hate the idea. This is like the worst to me. Is the pale white skin and pale white hair aesthetic is my least favorite.
I don't like it. Yeah.
It can work. Geralt of Rivia, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the Elric? Those novels by Michael Moorcock. Elric is kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go back to our boy right here. He's not that pale, actually. Never mind. I just want.
Well, also he has like the bright ass red eyes that are pretty big.
Yeah.
And he has a headband to break up the color of his skin and hair matching.
Yeah. I don't know. It's maybe if he wasn't wearing the brown with it, maybe if he was wearing darker colors just like him, I think it would look a little bit better for sure. If they would have made the brown black,
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the problems here are colors.
the colors just make this a disaster. Oh my god, he looks like a superhero in this shit right here. Oh, I can't even see that. Never mind. Maybe, to be fair, no, never mind. I was gonna say he looks like a superhero, but I guess to his people, he would have been the hero that is trying to take over. Like, the monsters were trying to take over the world, and they were pretty much almost doing it successfully when he was there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna defend this one. This outfit's terrible.
It's bad. Because even if the colors were changed, it only moves to like a C.
Yeah.
Like, the outfit just isn't very interesting. There's not much to look at with it. Man, I don't know. It's weird. Toriyama is like the most, God rest his soul. He was the most hit or miss character designer I've ever seen. When my dude was hitting,
oh, it is.
He was fucking hitting. But when he missed,
he made sure it missed.
It missed by a long fucking shot.
Yes, sir. One thing I will give him respect for all the time is his monster designs, I think. Well,
oh yeah, they're goated.
Like, his designs for demons, I really like. I've been getting to experience that again with him doing Daima and him actually drawing demons and not aliens. Like, his concept of demons are cool. I don't like seeing his alien design because it always ends up being the same thing.
Those weird little Namekian yellow things that are on everything.
And they got no ears.
Yeah. Yeah, they're always just holes in the side of the head.
Which, like, now he has established that demons do have pointy ears, so spoilers for people that have been watching Daima, Namekians are actually demons. And so are the Kais.
Well,
but I mean, it makes
wasn't
sense.
Wasn't it Demon
Demon
King Piccolo?
Yeah, it makes sense of why he was Demon King Piccolo and why he was able to summon demons from hell. Because that's what he did in the original Dragon Ball, was brought forth demons to fight. So, I don't know. I like Akira Toriyama's world designs. I wish that's the first thing he would design stuff off of.
I like Akira Toriyama's art. I love some of his designs are fucking doo-doo.
Yeah. I like to think he didn't pick the colors for real. I like to think somebody else picked the colors for him. Had to be. Magnus is cool though. I will say Magus is cool. His design, no. Same for Chrono though. I like Chrono.
Chrono's a cool character, and once again, he has a design that would be made much better if the colors were not complete dog water.
And maybe if he had a little bit of more leather with his fabric that he wears.
Yeah.
Yeah. That man's covered in fabric. He's the fabric man.
But that's it, guys. That's what we want to talk about today. That's the episode.
That is the episode. I hope that everybody enjoyed that episode.
I hope they enjoy listening and or watching it as much as we enjoyed yelling about the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, for sure.
But now we're going to go.
Yep, and I'm going to go play some Dead Rising.
But it was fun.
Yes, was.
See you guys next time.
Bye-bye now. Ending screen. Right here. Alright, I'm going to go take a shit.
Yep, have fun.
Alright.